Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Wuthering Waves, and this is where we left off. And let's continue this story or wherever it is. Let's talk to these girls here.
Rover, it took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
Nope, she's not even there. She just ditched me, man.
So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
Nope.
It sure is.
Yeah, we just wasted our time here.
Shisia, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
There's no need to worry.
We've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can so far. I mean, this is one long, and we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. It's never actually been safe here over the past thousands of years. We've made it through all those TD outbreaks anyway. We can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
Well said. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
Sure.
So, what's so special about them?
I think so.
It seems like a miniature sundial. It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction.
Oh, I see.
Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day, and every shichen is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual, though.
It is.
On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird stands for the south, and finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems this sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how can it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power. A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
No idea.
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination.
Oh, I like her hair. It's like a freaking feather or something.
Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still, So Jizya and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
Nope.
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Mm. Oh, let's find her first.
Baja's still waiting for us at the academy. There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster. Yang Yang just installed some apps for you, remember? Just look for the one that's called Utilities on the terminal. See? Just open the See?
Oh, I see.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, all right? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Stop! Stop! Don't call me that. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't worry. I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
Don't worry. We go inside.
Lied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
She's wounded.
Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the...
I don't like Muripi.
The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Indeed. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes. This one looks like the early handiwork of someone I know. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that. I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind.
Is this tattoo in her freaking chest? Oh no, it's a cloth, right?
But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. Your test results don't indicate any trauma, so your amnesia may not be linked to traumatic events. As for your ability to absorb echoes, I can't make a connection between that and your amnesia. Put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. I use that as a metaphor to express my speculation.
There is.
If such a thing existed within you, scientists would be eagerly seeking to understand it.
There is. I heard it earlier when I used the power.
There are so many mysteries about you worth exploring. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Enemy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
The sounds. Disperse.
Synchronization.
Oh, she's a range.
As Yotan had previously detected, your functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Synchronization.
One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So there isn't any resonance ability either. Besides, we'll do another round to fully test your connection.
Synchronization. Shape the shapeless.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
We've gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
In front of you.
I'm back to the same spot again.
Oh, I can't.
And this moon.
Moon?
What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Oh, is she a boss?
Rover! Rover!
Leave mother.
Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
Oh, it's just like, oh, it's a role. Give me legendary.
I am Baija, a researcher at the Huashu Academy.
What the fuck,
Let me
man?
witness where this encounter will take us.
I thought it's not new. I want something like all five star. How many? Oh, I have 30. What are these? Who is this guy? They're new. Oh, they're the same. Genshi, can I see her stat or something? Oh look, they're freaking red hairs. Okay, that's... I guess we can swap her.
Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
I think that was a scripted role. Up to up level her up. Oh my god, only level 17. Up F.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Better be.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons. But the foundational theory wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should... Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We could certainly give it a try. One moment. What is it? You certainly are well in... It's indeed beautiful data.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. Indeed. You just point your workshop? Stop. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to it's a mortise and tenon. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to...
Mr. Mortefi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start. Rover? Please don't touch that. It's dangerous. Rover, I don't think we'll find what we need here. Rover!
Rover.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mr. Mortefi? We found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
The 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Sounds come forth.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf. Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here. If I remember correct, the gorges of spirit and the formidable tacit. There are 2. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli, who seem to hold Madam Magistrate in high regard.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle.
Oh, this guy's finally speak.
Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters, or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access.
Hmm.
If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Oh my god. There's no action yet. Too much freaking story.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. I received a report about someone going missing. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. You betcha. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Someone's following me. A guy and a girl. And the guard is keeping eye on me. What is this? Damn, change time. Cool down.
Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya?
What do you say, Rover?
It was too
Looks like
spicy.
Badger's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left? No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Baijer leading the pack.
Yeah, we could give it a try.
In case of an emergency, Rover, roll out. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually Do you think the token is guiding us outside? The The access pass may be another hint. There are usually no checkpoints set up in the city besides at City Hall. A pass isn't required unless you have to leave.
Now, why didn't I think of that? Gotta hand it to you, Yang Yang. It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Without a doubt.
I'm strong, you know. What is this? This was a pistol. Pistol. I think they are related, man.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with if you feel like it. Head to
Yang Yang, did you hear that?
that should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough. But defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified.
What?
Just you two?
I would say, yeah, I'm gonna let her come with us. She's a monk, okay?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
What?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, no procedural issues here.
That's right. I'm the VIP.
Honestly,
VIP.
he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
That's right.
Sure.
I have the highest leave pass.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Yeah, there's so many soldiers. It's fully guarded, eh? I think something going on right now. Even this guy is just running around with a sword, eh? Cool. Oh, there's more people here too. Oh, what is this here? Barbarian.
An unexpected discovery. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
I got you guys.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last... I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away. He must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be any...
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, if you're heading that way, on your way there, you should run into two
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
What is this? Over. Wait, where am I going? What the heck? Okay, how to use that though? How to use the freaking sensor? Listen.
This is it stopping to.
I'm just gonna press all the button or something. Oh, here it is. Oh, number 2. F2. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with here? How to do this?
Conception. Swear to God, this game is garbage.
It still is freaking. Why it's so hard? I don't want this. Not even changed my utilities. This game is tab. Oh my god. It's so complicated.
Is that the beacon?
I don't.
Greetings. What might interest you here?
Oh, nothing really. You see,
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
run, everyone!
Freaking stealing the beacon.
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
This is nice.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you...
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
About woman. Oh my god. Oh no. I knew it. The enemy all along.
Tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Handle the goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't...
We're begging you! Stop! We surrender! Take it...
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently.
we done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but that...
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. So we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. But with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a
Okay,
bunch of
okay.
us, some injured too.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when there are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Oh my
Pain comes
god.
with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine, fine. Go.
Lol.
Hurry,
Fine,
move, let's get out of
fine,
here.
we
I'm
go.
not listening to this lecture anymore.
Like what the heck, man?
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait,
Quite the show.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacon?
Complete the decryption and connecting the same color. I see. What does this mean? Oh.
Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Hey, shape the shapeless.
Unacceptable damage. I can handle this.
Precipitant.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Keep it together.
Let me be your blade. Tempest. Speeding up. Storm, hear my command.
Transmitting frequency.
Maybe I should get used to that guy.
Trophies. Give her this one. Let's give her. Yeah.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Oh, please be careful. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Let's get the next one.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Alright. I feel like there's gonna be a fight up ahead or something. So this is good time to stop the video. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the recording here. See you guys to the next episode. And we continue this story.